Alright, this is going to be another training video on Craigslist. I'll try and keep this as short as possible. I'm going to go back to this point right here. So as soon as I refresh, I should get the fresh stuff. This should be the last look from last night at Orange County. I'm kind of using maybe this MacBook, trying to remember the pattern on the carpet and this Western Digital. And here we go. So I'm going to refresh. Start going through here. So we're looking for things that are out of the ordinary that may have some concentrated value. Obviously a small HP printer does not. Normal, even core laptops don't. Mac does concentrate their value really well, so, and holds for a long time, so we will be probably looking at Mac more than other things. That's just a straight MacBook unless they have it mismarked, and that's too high. Repair, Envoy, see, it's all just junk here. Custom build, people doing advertising, iPad, yeah. So I'm not seeing anything so far. Keep on going down. Again, normal, normal laptop, tablet. Still looking. Bunch of video cards that are old, like early PCIe and AGP. Cables, ink. Armani suit, yes. Apple TV, too high. Empty server rack, no good. 13-inch Mac iCore 7, like new. 750. The problem is it's a 13-inch at 750. I mean, we're always going to ask for less, but it's too high already for us. 13-inch really out of the gate new are not worth, I think maybe like 1200. So we're looking for something that would have the potential. Of course, I have to remember not to forget what we're looking for, and I think I'll just use this, my down arrow, it'll be more smooth. 4100 is too old. Lexmark printer, no. Copier, no. Scanjet 760, 7650, no. 6850 on a printer, on a server is too old. You're looking for something even newer than the 29s at this point, although there's some interest in some 2950s and 19s if they're loaded and cheap. You're really looking for something maybe in the R series, So we're still moving. Not really seeing much. And this is overnight, so there may not be much here, but hey, this is the due diligence that you do. Okay, there's a Mac Pro, 13-inch for sale, $850. It's priced out of our range already for a 13-inch. $850, same one. Mac Pro, I think I looked at this, or someone's relisted it. Let's look at this. I have a MacBook. No. There's a 24-inch 450. It's an LED cinema display. I think I already looked that up last night. It's really just that, probably a little bit above market. And the rule of thumb is if it's at market or they've given you a little room to where they're just a little bit below market, then you have some room to really negotiate with them. But if they're above market, it's not going to be worth your time. So this is a 21-inch. So again, they're almost like the 13-inch. The 21-inch and the iMac and the 13-inch Mac Pros again, are kind of entry level. So you're not going to have some huge value. When you get a 27-inch iMac i7, there may be some really concentrated value depending on the processor. Nothing. Looking just plain Jane laptop, 500 bucks. You know, it's not going to cut it. Dell. A lot of these people repost very often because of the volume of postings here. So stuff about a quarter of this, maybe 20%, looks very familiar, even though it's gotten reposted. 24-inch iMac, 2 terabytes, 4 gig. I mean, we might go in there and see what the processor is. Hopefully that'll tell us. Intel Core, it doesn't really say. I mean, okay, we'll go ahead. It's really not that great of a lead, but since we haven't done anything, and I'm sending this to Daniel, but you know, you guys would be making, you know, you need information on this. So we're looking for just a clarification on probably generationally what processor it is. Alright. Hopefully we can wrap this quicker. Alright, MacBook Pro 825 i5. This is a Mac Pro, contains Core Duo, so it's old. Image proof, Mac Air like new, i7 664 with an i7. I probably find that hard to believe, but it's not like the price is that great. It's just it has no information. So it might be a scam, but hey, you know, you can answer scams. Some of them where you clearly know it's a scam, don't answer them. And I'm gonna get clarity on what exactly year and stuff. And I'm having Daniel do all these since this is really just me kind of shadowing him. Okay, 2300 iMac. No, there's no wiggle room. And I'm gonna have to cut this in a minute because it just doesn't seem like. It seems like I'm almost have passed the. Looking. See, I'm passing. You know, again, that's non-core right there. Backpack, printer. It's nothing. Most of the software, especially just look like that, is the guys are going around and loading it illegally. MacBook Pro 15-inch. And 250 gig hard drive would be the tell on that, and it's older. It doesn't warrant $800. It may be the value. It may be market or a little bit above market. MacBook Pro 13-inch 600 Irvine. It's down near Daniel. See, it's really old. 2.26. That's just after they went to the black key, like in 2009. Is it maybe late 2008? So black MacBook 300, that's way over. I mean, the market is probably 2 to 250, and they're at 300, so we don't have to mess with them. I think there it is. There's our pattern. We're going to go a little bit further, and there's our hard drive. Okay, we did it. I'm going to stop this so we don't run too long.